Hello, I am Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Welcome back. Let's worry about what happened on Thursday night. We have to talk about it. That was not good. Not good at all. That was a tough pill to swallow. You gotta be concerned. Not sure what team I watched Thursday night, and suddenly now I don't know what to make of what I keep seeing from this Rams team. I mean, I don't even know. This team can't figure them out. This team really worries me. There were expectations here. The expectation was it's a banged up 49ers team that's already without Brock Purdy. It's a beat up team that nearly has no receiver room because all of their men are injured. Maybe there will be a bit of an advantage for the Rams playing against an injury riddled Niners team. The game is at home. It's at SoFi. The crowd will be electric. It's a division game. The Rams have looked good early on. This should be one that you win. It didn't look as if there was going to be a whole lot of resistance there. And even though we expected it to end in gratifying fashion, when it happens, when you're sitting there in your living room watching on your flat screen TV, wherever you were consuming this, it's shocking to see them lose the way they did to a wounded 49ers team. And that's the feeling I still have 3 days later. It's a tough loss. It's one game you wanted to win. It's the one game you needed to win. And you didn't. And you know, it has been amazing to watch Matthew Stafford play his best ball at age 37. But it doesn't get talked about simply because the team around him continues to make self-inflicted mistakes. And what had me pissed off was the last play of the game. Why are we running the football? Everyone and their mama knew they were going to run up the middle. Like, come on now. What I see now is a team, in my honest opinion, that is not as good as everyone thinks. We can stop acting like everything is fine with this team because it clearly is not. The problems with this Rams team are small enough to fix. Same problems each game. A lot of this is self-inflicted mistakes, blown, missed opportunities. Nothing is ever easy, it seems. And a good amount of it is coaching. The lack of attention to detail is insurmountable. The inability to counter the opposition's adjustments. I can watch the game and see the Rams aren't making any adjustments in a league in which the best teams make the best adjustments. Execution is killing the Rams on both sides of the ball. The RBs can't catch. And what's so irritating about this team is the secondary. Even when things are going good with Stafford saying, you know what, this team would be really good if the DBs can cover and tackle, if they had a coach who doesn't overthink everything, if they didn't make so many careless mistakes. There was no excuse for that performance on Thursday night. There's a recurring pattern with this team. Total lack of intensity and focus. I'm extremely disappointed. And again, we saw it on Thursday. This is a Rams team beating themselves. And yes, Stafford missed an open Tutu Atwell on the first drive. Blake Corum fumbles on the second drive. I couldn't believe that they gave up 342 yards to Mac Jones. Missed an extra point. Missed a field goal. A fumble on the 1 yard line. Horrible play call in overtime. No pass rush. Baby lotion soft in coverage. It was Mac Jones that you made him truly think he was looking like he was Steve Young out there. This one basically stings because you basically gave them the game. You just gave it to them. Literally, just handed the game to them. The definition of giving a game away. And I like Sean McVay, but sometimes he's acting like he's playing Madden. It's a real game, not a video game. And to have a team that can't make winning plays when it matters, to lose to the 49ers, it's a very depressing feeling as a fan. And now you pick up the pieces trying to figure out how and why. It's evident when you watch the game. I was ready to have that conversation about them being contenders. Now I'm ready to have a different conversation about them being pretenders. That on Thursday night was awful. And you know, people often look at offense and defense. There are three phases of football: defense, offense, and special teams. We often don't pay attention to special teams. If they don't clean that up, that's 2 games now that the special teams have let them down. You just can't have the kind of breakdowns the Rams had on special teams. Gotta clean that up. It's just incredible to me how much special teams has played a role this season. Too many special team mistakes. And it's not just on the kickoff. You're seeing blocked kicks. You're seeing missed field goals, long field goals. It's going to take a while to get it all sorted out. It's really an interesting subject right now. You're in overtime. You got a chance to tie the game. You're down by 3. Field goal ties it. Sean McVay goes for it. They come up short. After the game, McVay was asked about it. He's like, if I knew what I know now, I would have tied the game. Okay, but you didn't. And that made it even worse. It's not going your way. There was a fumble on the 1-yard line. You know, it's just a bad night. You take the 3 points. Send the game to overtime. They're not playing up to their potential. The slow starts, fumbling, bad defensive play, bad play calling, bad game by so many players, and bad coaching. Got pushed around, picked apart, outplayed, and embarrassed by Mac Jones. Nobody came mentally ready. Obviously, we can talk about Kyron Williams fumbling, and he always waits until the most critical time of the game to fumble. Pay him all that money to fumble the damn football. He dropped it on an easy 3rd down. Then he fumbles at the 1-yard line going in for a touchdown. We paid Mr. Butterfingers to do that. The mistakes, turnovers, giveaways, sloppiness. You just can't have that. The season's already a concern for the Los Angeles Rams and their fans. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate the love and support as always. Got more great stuff coming up. If you guys like what I talk about, and if you guys love sports, man, please make sure you check out my YouTube channel. Check me out on TikTok as well. Sports Judge 85. Sorry, the Sports Judge 85 over at TikTok. On Instagram, it's Sports Judge 85. And then you guys can find me on YouTube as well, The Sports Judge. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and share the content. I will greatly appreciate that. But guys, I'm getting out of here now. I'm going to get back to this baseball game, and I'm going to check out some of the Sunday night football game. But guys, we'll talk again soon. Thanks for watching. You guys enjoy the rest of your night.